Let us taunt it. It may become so cross that it will make a mistake.
TK-421, why aren't you at your post? TK-421, do you copy?
We'd better not risk another frontal assault. That rabbit's dynamite.
Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by. This is Sir TK, the 421st, leaving my post to bring you a post. Alright everybody, it's the weekend and I'm here playing Galahad 3093, and they decided in this update to include an offline mode. And what that means is that when the multiplayer servers are down, which starts Monday mornings, the Armory, Practice Mode, and Tutorial will still be available for people to play during the week. What does that mean exactly? Well, if you're just starting the game, you will have access to be able to play or go through the tutorial. The tutorial is just that, it's the tutorial, and it gives you a chance to well, learn all the mechanics of the game and set up your buttons and whatnot. And it also gives you a practice match that you can do at the end, where you can just keep on playing to, you know, get better at the game and whatnot, or you can you know, just click on play then and you know, go play some regular matches versus other players and bots and whatnot. For the first little bit, you will get mostly bots and some other players that are just starting out and whatnot, but that's pretty fun. And then after a few matches and whatnot, you'll unlock the Armory. And in the Armory here is where you'll be able to do all sorts of fun stuff, like changing your weapons and your modules and your knights and whatnot, and setting up your different lances that you got over here, the medium, heavy, super heavy, and the light. And there's also a practice area where you can go and you can test all of the modifications that you make to see if they actually work for you and the way you like to play the game and whatnot. So I figured that what I would do is I would take you through a light build that I was working on for a while now, and I think I've pretty much finalized everything on it the way I want it to be able to run and whatnot. Just for reference, I'll use this mostly for the beginning of a match, where I run around, grab as many beacons as I can, and well, try to fight for area domination against the Reds. And it actually does a pretty good job. First off, I've got 2 brimstone miniguns. They do kinetic damage, which does an extra 50 damage to armor, or 50% damage to armor. And I'm also running a mod which will give me a bonus of 35% of the armor damage that they take is shredded, but I lose 25% of my magazine capacity, which I will get into later on in the other mods here. So yeah, I've got 2 of those equipped in the right and left slot, and I think I kind of like them. I was thinking about going with something else, but I decided to you know, just use these because I actually kind of like them a lot. But yeah, and then for the secondary weapons, I'm using 2 recurves, and basically they're a smart weapon that targets nearby enemies. When they lock on, they auto-fire a burst of 6 depleted uranium spikes. And they too also do a bonus of 50% damage to armor. The module that I'm running on them right now is a tier 3 advanced targeting, which will allow them to target enemy deployables such as turrets or drones. It comes in kind of handy at times, actually. I got one on both the secondary left and right. And as for the deployable itself, I've got a DR Corvus, and it's a repair drone which will repair you for some hit points. And the module that I'm running on it is the Shred Repair module, so if I take any shredded armor, I can repair that. The sad part is that it does 50% reduced repair rate, but that's okay because it just takes a little bit longer to heal is all. And as I was mentioning here with the armor shredding, I've got a 25% reduced magazine capacity, so I decided to offset that with a tier 5 expanded mag, which gives me a 40% magazine capacity increase for all weapons, which once you do the math, it works out to you still get a bonus of like 15% ammo capacity on the brimstones, so yeah, it worked out kind of nice. And as for defense modules, I've got plus 10% armor and plus 20% armor from repairs received. It's a nifty little module. I'm going to probably get it up to tier 5 once I can. And as for mobility modules, I've got a flux capacitor which gives a plus 27% skim fuel efficiency, so you don't use as much fuel while skim gliding. And I've got tier 2, and I'm going to get them up to tier 5 when I can, neodymium servos, and they give you a plus 20% flop speed and a plus 50% jump height at tier 2. And as for sensors, I've got a turret jammer tier 5, which affects enemy turrets. They get a 40% reduced targeting speed for if they're within 120 meters. And they've got a 20% reduced firing speed for the same distance. And for the other sensor, I'm running an improved radar, which gives me 100% radar range, and it displays enemy lances on the map. It comes in handy when you're trying to sneak around, grab beacons and whatnot. And as for a utility, I've got one of what I consider the more important ones to have. This reduces the damage you take from allies by 75%, and you take 18% less damage from, say, explosive weapons that you use that you get caught in splash damage with and stuff like that. And yeah, I think it's a rather handy one to have because yeah, it reduces damage from allies taken, just in case you're the type to go in and do some brawling and whatnot. And then I've got this module here for a universal, which is a tier 2 coordinated offense, and it basically reduces the damage that you do to allies by 60%, which then coupled with this makes for some fairly significant damage loss that you don't take. And for the other universals, I've got a tier 2 jump jet maneuverability mod, and it basically gives you plus 60% jump jet turn speed, plus 30% jump jet turn radius, plus 20% skim acceleration rate while jump jetting, and plus 10% skim fuel efficiency while jump jetting. So basically it just makes your jump jets, sorry, not the jump jets, but the skim jets that you use for maneuvering while you're in the middle of a jump jet, makes them a little bit more efficient and easier to use your jump jets. And last but not least, the last universal is a continuous reloader, so when I'm not actually firing my weapons, they're reloading, which actually comes in kind of handy. And yeah, I'm pretty much just using the Arthur Knight, and yeah, it's got the orbital strike and the additional damage when you ping enemies. And yeah, that's about it. So I think that what I'm going to do now is I'll just end up decking out here, and I'll bring you a practice match that I had while I was running this. It's not the most durable robot, but it does work quite well for getting around the map early on to cap a bunch of beacons and get a bunch of area under allied control. So yeah, with that being said, I will just duck on out, and I will bring you a match that I had in practice with using this setup, so stick around.
Executing Lance Depot sequence. Transmission ready. Destroyed.
I warned you, but did you listen to me? Oh, no, you knew it all, didn't you? Oh, it's just a harmless little bunny, isn't it?